So I want to show you how to take a pattern that has paper templates in it and figure out how to use an acrylic ruler that you may already have in your sewing room. Our Jubilation pattern uses paper templates to create the triangle and a square units that eventually will become diamond blocks. So we do that so that you don't have to purchase a ruler, but if you wanted to, or if you already had a ruler, this is how you would check it. So you take the paper template and you would lay your triangle rulers on till you find one that matches it exactly. There's not always, you will not always find a triangle ruler to match, but more often than not, if you have enough of them, one will match. So we lay it on here, and I can see from how it lines up that it lines up with the white bubble, which is 3.5 inch strip. That is my cut size of my strips to get a finished 3-inch unit. So once I've done that, I know both 1, 2, and 3 all will come out of a 3.5 inch strip. So when I cut my fabrics for the project, I went ahead and cut the 3.5 inch strip. Just lay out your strips. I am comfortable cutting more than one strip, but if you are new to cutting or you're not sure about your cutting, I would cut them one strip at a time to get the most accurate triangle you can. You take your ruler, you align the top of the ruler with the top of your strip. The bottom of the ruler line for 3.5 inches goes at the bottom of your strip. And then you go ahead and you cut. In the first one, you have to cut both sides. So there's one. And you just flip the ruler over. Now you're aligning the 3.5 inch line with the top and the top of the ruler with the bottom. And that's how you cut the template 2 pieces using the 2 peaks in one ruler. So to cut template 1s and template 3s, they are mirror image of each other, which means you could lay your strips out one layer unfolded like this. Cut all your template 3s with the fabric right side up, and then you would flip it over to the wrong side up to cut template 1. Or you have to have you have to have the same number each from each fabric. If you keep your fabrics folded wrong sides together and you cut your piece, just lay them up. If you do multiple strips, I would recommend pressing them because they'll kind of stick together a little bit better. So we have that. I get rid of the salvage because we don't want to deal with that in our quilt. So that's squared off. So then we take the ruler and we lay the ruler on, and we're going to align the top of the ruler with the strip, the 3.5 inch line with the bottom, and the side of the ruler with the end of the strip. So you cut across. There's a notch here. You just cut that notch away, and then you slide the ruler up. And it says baseline at the bottom. And so you just put the baseline, the bottom of the triangle on the baseline, and you cut this notch. That makes it easier to align them later, and I'll show you that. But so that's when you take them apart though, you have one template. This is template 3 and one template 1. Because they were wrong sides together when you cut them. If you keep them together, you only have to make that many cuts to get one of each piece. You don't have to cut them separately. So that is how you cut the triangle and a square units using a 2 peaks in one ruler versus using the paper templates in the pattern. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you like and subscribe below. You can find the Whimsical Workshop on our website, thewhimsicalworkshop.com. And that has all links to all of our other social media platforms. Thanks for joining us.